we have gone into such deep shadow darkness with each other, and eventually, not right off the bat, unfortunately, learned and integrated enough to be able to hold space for each other, that kind of growth with each other creates a power and a potency that is really what's available inside of any sacred union, any partnership that is fully committed. And we miss the boat because we can't typically get out of the place of just the projection and the blame of thinking that what's happening here is other, versus being able to drop in and know that it's always about you. Your reality that you were creating is always about you. That is how you become sovereign. That is where you go from victim to creator. I am creating this. I cannot create this until I recognize that I am creating it. I cannot create it deliberately or consciously.
When the masculine can really hold you in that relationship and allow the 8-hour shame spiral, or allow you just to say, I'm going in, I just need you to hold me. That's it, just hold me and let me feel it all. That is the true alchemy. And that's where the sex magic can really be cultivated, because there's so much trust and vulnerability to be able to now go there and really let out, like during lovemaking, every bit of trauma or stuck energy that has been internalized along the way, to be used in the union with your partner. To use that as fuel to allow the primal screaming or the uncontrollable shaking, to really use that. It's all about surrendering.
Which the masculine, there's a wounding in the masculine, surrendering for the feminine, yes. And for the masculine, being so afraid of those intense, collie, emotions of rage and grief, like guttural grief, that can be really scary to a masculine counterpart who is disassociated with his own inner child, because he has not welcomed and accept those types of emotions inside of himself, so becomes very overwhelmed by witnessing those emotions inside of his feminine counterpart. And he wants to, like the nervous system, too much for the nervous system, fight or flight or freeze. And then the feminine counterpart witnesses the masculine unable to hold, and if she moves into creator sovereignty, she begins to reparent and hold that space for herself. And so the beautiful thing about even that dynamic, as you can see, is it lends to that feminine counterpart becoming more sovereign. So that's the light, and the shadow in that experience is there's polarity that now becomes deflated in the masculine feminine polarity, because the feminine, to feel safe and fully surrendered, needs to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the masculine counterpart is holding firmly focused, all encompassing the consciousness that is witnessing that moment, so that she truly can let go. Otherwise, if she's an integrated feminine, she's got a pretty well-developed masculine that has the ability to hold her.